Well, hello everybody, and we're here in Shrewsbury to come and have a discussion about the little problems with the motorhome with Travel World. We're going to let you know how that goes. Well, so we've dropped off the Jasmine Meyer at Travel World, and we've had a discussion with Annabelle Edwards and Eric he's the service manager at Travel World, and also James, who's actually last time we were here we were told he was the service manager, or maybe he's the workshop manager. Anyway, all of the issues that we've raised, like the TV being too hard to get out of the storage cupboard because the spring's too tightly loaded, the broken little scratch plate where the TV pops up, the lights coming off of the awning, and getting down to the awning itself, which you may or may not know, under the Sale of Goods and Services Act, we have now we rejected it formally weeks ago and arranged today to see what they were going to do about it. And what they're doing is they're trying to fob us off by saying, oh well, yeah, we can move the awning on that rail forward about an inch, and then you'll be able to get your side curtain on, and so on and so on. And it's like, I don't know, and all the other bits and pieces, they just try and fob us off. The lights have come off, and the guy that stuck them back on, James, the service manager or the workshop manager, said, "Oh well, I don't know why they did that." He did it. He actually did it. Right now,
because the other man said he can't believe it was stuck on with sticky tape.
No, the service manager, the top guy, said that's not right. So I've suggested that what they could do, or what they should investigate, is to remove the awning entirely and then fit a 4.5 metre awning with a new rail. And then they said, oh well, it might not hold. We've had awnings being delivered back, they've been ripped off the vehicle, blah blah blah. It's a load of nonsense. Right, so they're just fobbing us off. You might tell, I'm really annoyed, and I actually said to them, everything you're saying to me I don't believe, and it's starting to piss me off. That's where we are. I've left it with them to see what they can do. They're going to fix the other little bits and pieces that need fixing, but we'll do another bit of an update after we go back. They've lent us a car, so we've come out to a wonderful little pub called the Woodbridge Inn.
It's in Coalport.
It's the Woodbridge Inn, right next to an iron bridge. Now,
of course.
Go figure. Here's the view.
Yeah, and the sun's shining.
Well, what a day it's been. We have travelled down to Shrewsbury to Travel World, and we've had lots of discussion. It's been a stressful day, although we've been out to a nice pub, the Woodbridge in Ironbridge, I think, or somewhere. Woodbridge, might be in Woodbridge Inn.
No, it was in that place where they make china, and it was called
can't remember. I'll put a link to Woodbridge, the Woodbridge Inn, down here somewhere here. But we went back to Travel World after we'd had lunch, drove back, got there about 3:30, and I started to sort of chase up to see what they were going to do, because essentially what they were supposed to be doing is measuring up to see if they could fit a 4.5 metre awning onto the van in place of the 4 metre awning that's in the wrong place. Now, earlier in the day we had quite a heated discussion about, you know, whether it was in the wrong place, whether they were going to move it forward an inch, or, you know, all sorts of stuff. But they were just trying to fob us off with, you know, the minimum amount of work that they could do. However, when we got back, you know, I made it very clear to them again that we had rejected the awning and the lights, which were further peeling off, and, you know, and yeah, agreed, they're very bright and they do work, but for a brand new set of awning lights, they shouldn't be sort of falling off, because that's just going to get worse and worse. Anyway, they've sort of fixed up all the other problems, although they've let us down on the bedroom TV bracket again, because the workshop didn't know about it. We'd found a couple of other bits and pieces that they needed to fix up, like the lounge fly screen blind wasn't retracting properly. The TV cupboard protector scratch plate on the lid, so when the lid flips up like that, the TV pops up, and the back of the sort of thing that holds the TV in place scratches against the lid, and there's supposed to be a metal sort of scratch plate there, and that had broken. So they put a new one on, which is very good. So lots of bits and pieces that they were sort of fixing up during the day. However, back to the main issue that we have is the awning being in the wrong place and delivering water into the habitation room, and being just completely useless if we want to put a safari room on. They did try to convince me in the morning that I shouldn't have a safari room, that I should go for a driveway awning because they're much easier, blah blah blah, but that's not the point. See, they're just trying to fob us off.
Yes.
All the time, trying to fob us off with some other solution that costs them nothing and makes us work for it. Anyway, we left them today with an agreement that they would now fit a 4.5 metre awning, and that the awning was in the wrong place. So, you know, that's all now agreed, and they're going to go away and find some proper Thule awning lights. He insisted that this strip of what looks like eBay waterproof LEDs, you can buy them on eBay for like £5, was a Thule kit. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Anyway, I said the proper ones were enclosed in plastic and fitted into a rail, and, you know, anyway, he's gone off to investigate those and to get some of those and to fit those on for us. He's also he's asked us if he can have our van in the workshop for a week, which we've agreed to on the basis that they'll lend us a van that we can live in while they've got it. They agreed to that, so they've just got to find a suitable van for us to live in for a week while they do the investigation and the work to fit a 4.5 metre awning. So they're going to get the people from Heimer and the people from Thule, main agents, in to really work out how that 4.5 metre awning is going to work, because the issue they have is that the roof seal seams are 4.2 metres in length, wide apart, so they can't fit a 4.5 metre bracket. The biggest bracket they can fit is a 4.2 metre bracket, so then, you know, that's going to be not big enough for a 4.5 metre awning. So they're trying to work out how much overhang outside the bracket that they can have back and front. Now, we reckon it's going to be 7 or 8 centimetres at the back, 8 or 9 centimetres at the front, and they think that might be okay, because that will fully enclose the habitation door when there's a safari room screen on the side. So we'll be able to have the door wide open and hooked back with the safari room side on, and it won't touch the door, which is what we wanted. Absolutely perfect. So there you are. so that's our day. We are exhausted. The emotional stress and pressure on us has been enormous,
I'm
isn't
not
it?
very happy about leaving Jasmine for a week. It's great upheaval and stress
Yeah.
to move into something temporary for a week, and then I hope she'll be looked after properly because there's all our things in there. So
Well, there won't be all our things in there because we'll take loads of stuff out of the interior.
yeah, but it makes a lot of work, doesn't it?
Well, just take it and put it in the awning here where we are now, and we'll just store it in here for that week and then put it all back. I mean, we can leave all the paper. There's paperwork in there for the van, like all the books and stuff. There's all our clothes and bits and pieces, and there's some food, although we can probably run the food down. And then we only need a couple of knives and forks and a couple of cups and plates. But so it's not, we don't have to take everything out.
No.
So we just need to take out what we are going to need, absolutely need for a week.
It's like we're going on a week's holiday. That's what we'll have
We'll
to
have to
think.
pack our bags and sling our rook out of it.
Anyway, don't worry about that now.
No, so that's going to happen.
We don't know when. Well,
they've
probably
got-
not a long time away.
It's going to be a
will it?
few weeks
Yeah.
before they give us a date, and they're going to give us a couple of weeks' notice. They've got to set aside a suitable motorhome. What they do is they let their employees use the motorhomes for their holidays, which is quite nice. So we'll be getting one of those. And I think the reason we couldn't do it sooner is that somebody's on a 2-week holiday in the one that they use. So it'd be like going on holiday at home.
Well,
Anyway.
by Christmas, I think we'll have it all sorted. So that's it. Always
So-
look on the bright side.
I was like a bear with a sore head
Yes, you
this
were.
morning and over lunch. Wendy and I had a few words because of my grouchy, and I've apologised, by the way, haven't I?
Yes.
So, but now, when they agreed all the stuff and started to fix stuff up, I was much happier. I felt calmer inside. So, at least we've got them to do something, which was the thing. That was anyway. That's our day. We're back to work tomorrow.
So at least the sun's been shining today. It's been a
Yeah.
lovely day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over the next couple of days, I think what I might be able to do is, because we're very quiet here, I might be able to get a little site tour, because I want to get a little site tour for the site itself, but I can do that on this vlog as well. So I can use some work time to capture some footage of the site for the site, and then use that footage as well for our own purposes. So yeah, be good. Then you'll all see the lovely environment we work in. Anyway, we'll see you again tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye bye for now.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.